So this weekend is the U.S. Coffee Champs in Orange County, California, and I'm excited to be following along as competitors vie for the title of U.S. Barista and Brewers Cup champions. It's just an exciting event, and this is kind of the culmination of months and months of competitions for the U.S. As we crown someone to move on to Worlds. But what does it take to be a U.S. coffee champion? Of course, you need good coffee. That is really what the score sheet is all about. That's how you score your points, is preparing coffees that taste great, that have a good harmony of sweetness and bitterness and acidity. So there's a whole score sheet that kind of goes into calculating the score. But there's something more that it's looking for. The real purpose behind the events is to crown someone as kind of an example or an ambassador for specialty coffee within the US and the world. So recently I was invited along with my staff to go and watch a presentation from one of the local barista competitors here in Kansas City. Her name's Gisel, and she'll be competing in the US Barista Championship this weekend. She works at Monarch Coffee, which I don't know if you haven't visited Monarch Coffee. It's a really special place in this city, and I don't know, just look. So anyways, Gisel gave us an example of her stage service, and after watching her work through it and getting to taste some of her coffee and listening to her presentation, I really believe that she has the opportunity to do well this weekend. I think really she has what it takes to be a champion in this competition, and I'd love to explain a little bit more why. This isn't about the score sheet, this is about the barista as an ambassador for specialty coffee. So let's dive into why I think that the Gisel is an example of a competitor who will do well this weekend. So Gisel has put in a huge effort during this season of barista competitions, and it really shows in this national championship as she's getting ready for it. Even a week or two before she's going to Orange County to compete, her routine already seems really polished, and she's left room in there so that she can avoid past errors. And not only is she avoiding errors, but she's allowing room to be more fluid and natural on stage as well. So giving herself the opportunity for improvisation if she should need it. So this time and effort that she has put into practicing over the past months is key to putting together what I believe is just an extraordinary feat of technical and cognitive skill that is presenting on a barista stage. So when Gisel is serving coffee, she has a really great presence about her, and she's very poised. You can tell that she has developed a knack for getting the details right, that attention to detail that is so important in this competition and in service as a barista. It's that, her willingness to explore new ways of serving coffee and push herself as a barista. I think those things, along with her past experience in this competition, will help her perform under pressure, which I think is really key for any competitor. Lastly, I think what Gisel has already accomplished is success enough. I think regardless of what the score sheet shows, she has shown to be a really great ambassador for specialty coffee, and that shows through her service and her passion. There's this wonderful sense of altruism to her presentation, and you see her heart for people all along the coffee chain. And I know for me and for a lot of my staff, it was just really inspiring to get to witness that within the realms of like this amazing coffee and just all of the people's lives who it can affect up to that point. And then to be able to enjoy that coffee at the end of that was just amazing. So I know as an example to others, like she's already succeeded in that. And so I'm sure there's plenty more people who will be inspired by what she does this weekend on stage. But I think really that passion is something that really sets her up to be a good representative for specialty coffee in the US. So this weekend there will be many competitors at the Coffee Champs who will have kind of those 3 P's down, that poise, that presence, and that passion, and they'll be able to show that on stage. And so it's going to be an exciting weekend for both the Barista and the Brewers competition. There will also be qualifying events for the Cup Tasters, the Roasters competition, and the Coffee and Good Spirits. So there's going to be a lot happening this weekend, but at the center of all that will be the Brewers Cup as well as the Barista Championships, which will be center stage, national spotlight, and the winner will go on to represent the US and at the world level, which is just incredibly exciting. I will put a link to the US Coffee Champs Facebook page, and from there you'll be able to get to the live stream so that you can follow along and watch over the weekend, and then they will post highlight videos and reels later on there as well that you can review if you didn't get the chance to tune in over the weekend. To Gisel, thank you so much for letting myself and my staff be a part of your journey to the US Coffee Championships. To all the competitors this weekend, good luck. And to you who's watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a blessed day wherever you are, and I will see you later. Cheers.